I'm clipping the last section, or it's the second to last section in the front, and I'm going to keep going. I think I got caught off sort of quickly. I was trying to say, see how much it's grown when I was holding up a couple of strands, or one of the strands of my hair, or one of the sections rather. So finger detangling here. What was the last thing I was talking about? MSM, collagen, saw palmetto, vitamin C. Right, saw palmetto is helpful for my girlies with PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. Definitely, again, talk to your healthcare provider about all these things. But saw palmetto reduces the production of androgens in the body, or the overproduction anyway of androgens, right? So if you're experiencing like hirsutism, which is like facial hair growth associated with PCOS, a lot of that can be due to insulin resistance, which makes us like gain weight excessively. That's another battle, but I definitely have been looking into like just hormonal ways to balance my hormones and metabolism so that I can get the PCOS under control. And in the meantime, what's it called? Saw palmetto, and then spearmint pills have helped a lot. What else do I take? I take like just your everyday standard multivitamin gummies, and in addition to all that, I take omega-3, I take calcium plus vitamin D. A lot of Black women are actually like low in vitamin D, so that's another one that's helpful to talk to your doctor about, because if you're low in vitamin D, it typically means you're low in calcium as well. So saw palmetto, regular adult multivitamin gummies, calcium plus vitamin D. What else did I say? MSM, collagen, and vitamin C. So still going through doing that finger detangle, and then the flexi brush detangle, and then the beloved blowout. So, what else? Yeah, I think, the other thing I take is omega-3. I take omega-3, right? And omega-3, that's fish oil, right? That's really good for brain health. So seeing as your hair is so close to your brain, right? Like I just figured, it couldn't hurt my hair growth, and I was right. So I take omega-3 anyway. You see how hard I'm breathing? I had to flex my neck because it really is a taxing process. But then again, this is why I only do this once every 2 months, or once, every 3 if I'm really busy. But I try to aim for 2 months, because I think the closer you get to 3 months, the more you see more matting and or hair loss. But also, like, if you look at the total hair loss from this whole experience, like, I had to remind myself, like, this is how much hair I've lost over the course of 2 months. And I'll put up my combined hair loss one way or another, either at the end of this video, or I'll find a way to like stick some photos in the description box as well, some links to some photos. But yeah, I had to stop and be like, yo, this is how much hair I lost over the course of 2 months. It actually wasn't a whole lot, given that it's been 2 months. But do expect to see like some of your hair, kind of natural hair loss, right? Like shedding, a little breakage even, because cornrowing your hair is still some form of manipulation, right? But like after you do the cornrowing and the blowing it out, the cornrowing, the washing, all of that, then you get to leave it alone for 2 blessed months. So in that time, your hair actually grows more, way more than it breaks or sheds. So it's, for me, it only yielded positive results. Yeah, so I'm gonna go through this next section. You see that hair fall. Not a whole lot in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, let's keep going. All right, y'all, so back in action. Moving on to, is this the second to last section or the last section? I don't even remember. Just keep rocking with me, y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me. If you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you so much. Definitely keep looking out for more of my hair tips. This is me turning the blow dryer to low at first and showing you that that's the best way to make sure you're not shocking your hair or giving it too much to deal with, too much heat to deal with at first, right? So see how it just springs back up? Like, isn't that beautiful? I love black hair. Yes. And it's so funny because it took me so long to get to this point where I was able to say I truly do like love my hair. Because for me, it's always been such a burden, right? And when you like schedule time out to take care of yourself, right? And right, that involves taking care of your hair. You really begin to see the benefits, right? It really does like just pay off because you fall more in love with yourself. You fall more in love with your identity. You become more empowered. You learn more things about yourself, right? And so at some point, I'm not tired here, y'all, because it is a lot of work, but like the same way you block time out to exercise or you block time out to do stuff for your job, right? Or for school, whatever it is, you block time out in your calendar to socialize with your friends or whatever. We need to be doing that for ourselves. Okay, so I'm turning it back up to high, right? And yeah, I definitely just block this time out to specifically care for my hair. And because of that, even though, it's a lot of work, right? Whereas I formerly saw it as a burden, I saw it as, I started beginning to see this opportunity to do my own hair as a blessing, right? So I truly do enjoy this sacred time. And speaking of sacredness, right, like hair is very, very sacred to me. So a lot of folks ask, and this is kind of an ignorant thing, like, oh, why don't you ever let your natural hair out? Are you afraid of? I'm not afraid of nothing. Yes, I'm not afraid. No, it's not that I'm afraid of anyone seeing my hair, or like, just not that I have any lack of love for my hair, right? Like, I love my hair. I've really grown. Like I said, it took me a lot to get to this point. And I adore my hair. There was a couple years where I just went straight up with my natural hair. I would like braid it back in some French braids, and I would have my natural hair out all the time. Like, and then I moved to the West Coast, and I realized it's dry here, right? Like, I literally live in a desert. And I saw this stuff about the California wildfire. It's like, it'd be dry here. So, whereas it was feasible for me to just cornrow my hair, or what did I say? I French braided it, so I'm turning it back down to low to go over it a couple more times. So yeah, it was more feasible when I was in more humid environments, right? Like I lived in the Caribbean for a bit, and it made perfect sense over there, right? Here, for me, what I found is really effective is just doing that cornrow and throw under wig, right, method. Because what I can also do is I can shampoo my hair in the cornrows, put the leave-in conditioner in the cornrows, right, grease my scalp, and nobody knows I'm low-key doing a deep condition the entire day. It's wonderful. Isn't it grand, right? And what you end up with 2 months after doing that takedown and the blowout is hair that looks like this, right? Magnificent, healthy, cared for, not excessively breaking, right? Like, that's another thing. So making sure that you eat enough protein throughout the day is essential for your hair growth. So my girlies who do protein shakes, right? And I don't mean to exclude the dudes, right? If you're a dude on your hair journey, like, this is for you too, right? Or whatever gender, you identify with, like, this is for you. You can take care of your hair. So 75 to 100 grams of protein a day, right? That helps a lot. Bezos. All right, so 1 minute. Oh, this is the last part. Yeah. Peep the way I just threw that clip. Last section. One more. Right? And okay, normally what I would do while doing this is I would take off my rings because you don't want them snagging on your hair. Another good tip is to like make sure your fingernails are trimmed. I took off my Gel X set just to do my hair. And usually you can do it with your Gel X set, but I noticed that like when my fake nails get any sort of moisture, they pop off so much more easily, and then the part where the nail separated from my natural nail, that can like snag on my hair. So, hey, peep that growth. All right, girl, go ahead, do that finger detangle. Let them know, for sure. So my final section, I'm obviously geeked. I was geeked when I was recording this, and I'm geeked now because I feel how good that feeling felt back when I had felt it. Oof. So yeah, what I was saying again about the protein thing, 75 to 100 grams of protein, and that's like ideal for also if you're like strength training. You might want to do a little bit more, maybe like up to 150 grams. And some folks who are like ultra muscle builders might do like 200 or more. But the protein is helpful because your hair itself is a protein. What? Like hair is made up of proteins? Yes. So like the more protein you consume, even if you're plant-based, right? Like it'll help your hair grow and stay healthy so it's not just breaking. I noticed that like when I consume less protein, my hair is not happy, right? So I went from being plant-based to eating meat because it was just easier for me to get more protein in my system. But then I noticed that it could lead me to gain weight. So I'm still trying to figure out a balance and just trying to make sure I also am just more active and drink more water, right? Because I think doing that can also keep you, well, yeah, this is a lot of work. But the kicker is you only do it every couple months, or at least I do anyway. So it's fine. Like other than that, like, you know, my hair is under cornrows and I can get up, slap a wig on and go. But yeah, so finger detangle, then detangling brush, then the blowout. So yeah, the proteins help a lot. Drinking water is also great because it'll help you feel full for longer. Protein also, eating 75 to 100 grams of protein, maybe more, also helps you feel full for longer. So my girlies who are trying to manage weight, that's another helpful tip. Yeah. Oh, I was burned out at this point. But also like joyful because this is the last section. So yeah, just going through, doing that detangle. And what I will do is show a video. I'll do a video on how to make my protein treatment, but also I'll do one on how to make on how I wear my wigs, because I don't wear them, like I don't do all that laying and slaying and gelling, and you know, it's a lot and it's beautiful. But for my get up and go girlies, like I'm a big headband girly. Okay, this is me clicking it to low to start, and then I'll bring it up to high, and then maybe even take it back down to low. But yeah, so I like to do what's it called? What are we talking about? I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, I like to take regular wigs and only wear them like a quarter of, or let's say like, I wear them like an inch behind my hairline to show a little bit of my natural hair, and then I slap a headband on over that to hide the line of demarcation. So a lot of people just assume that it's my hair when I wear wigs because, you know, the headbands are there. I just need taking it up to high. So yeah, people just assume that I like headbands a lot. And I assumed when I first started doing the headband thing, I was like, oh, like, aren't people gonna wonder why I'm wearing headbands all the time? And like, over time, I started to realize people don't care. Like, people just assume, oh, maybe she just likes headbands a lot. And you know, it's 2025. Like, do what makes you feel alive, right? In 2025. So me and my headband wigs are busy growing my hair. It's nobody else's business. Yeah, so just blowing it out. Yeah, please comment with your favorite leave-in conditioner, because okay, I'm turning it back down to low to finish off. Yeah, I honestly I love my Shea Moisture Jamaica Black Castor Oil shampoo and leave-in conditioner combo, but I want to hear your suggestions. Yeah, all natural products. Please give me your suggestions. Love you. Okay, so this is the finished product. Shake it out, girl. Come on, shake it out. Let the people see what you're working with. Yeah. Say that to yourself in your mirror while you're doing your blowout. I guarantee you it'll help you feel more yeah, so this is, at this point, I'm just having fun with it. I think I'm blown away, no pun intended, by how much my hair is grown out during the blow dry. Yeah. Like, when it's cornrowed, you can't really tell, right? You can kind of pick up your cornrow a little bit and see how much hair has grown between your scalp and like the cornrow itself. So I noticed that it had grown like an inch. I wish I had before and after photos. Maybe I'll do like a more detailed video, with my whole hair journey. Trying to find some pictures of me with like relaxing or anything. I don't even know. Or maybe I'll just like put up some stuff from my 20s when I used to wear wigs all the time. The wigs are so much easier. You snap that thing off when you go to bed. And you rest your pretty head. You don't have to worry about weighing a certain way. So my hair just looks and feels so healthy at this point. I'm so pleased with it. I'm trimming that quarter of an inch every 6 months, right? You can do it more frequently if you find your hair is really struggling and you're struggling a lot with breakage. But I find that to grow it more, and this might be ambitious, but I'm hypothesizing that to grow it longer at this point, since I've gotten it to a point that it's really healthy, I could get away with only trimming it every 6 months. Now, that doesn't work. I might be back here telling y'all that we have to revise the process. But as of now, that's what we're going to do, and I'll keep you updated. So right now it is February. I'm going to do my next cornrow takedown blowout in April. Look how much hair there is on my head. And yeah, I think I'm just so proud of how far my hair has come. But I tell you, when I lost all that hair in 2020, I'll see if I can find a picture of that too, so you can see like how much hair I lost. So that's the thing with protein, is you can have protein overload, and that's exactly what I experienced with rice water. So putting protein on the surface of your hair, right? Like, you can't let it sit for too long. And it does have to be combined with some sort of oil, and it can't be a protein that's too strong, right? Like an egg mixed with avocado, mayonnaise, some honey, maybe even a banana, it'll be fine. But like straight rice water, dangerous. Like, rice water is very, very strong, and you have to use it very, very sparingly, or else it literally will make your hair fall out. You have to be so careful with it. So yeah, this is us. Just having a ball. And yeah, I know this video is pretty long, but I figured I'd just show you the whole process, because I don't document my beauty care videos enough, and that's about to change. Thanks for watching.